This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
New video just released within the past few hours in Springfield, Illinois shows a deadly shooting that led to a sheriff's deputy being charged with first-degree murder. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. We have carefully reviewed the video that shows a Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy, Sean Grayson, shoot Sonya Massey. We want to warn you, it is disturbing. We are choosing to show it out of transparency and accountability, and so our community can understand exactly what happened.
And that's why we want to give you plenty of warning. So in about 1 minute, we're going to play this video. If you have any children in front of the TV, you might want to move them away for a few minutes. Right now, let's get you caught up on what's happened today. Our Megan Kernan is live in Springfield, Illinois with the latest.
And Sonya Massey's family and their attorney spoke here this afternoon at the Springfield chapter of the NAACP. It was an incredibly emotional news conference, especially hearing from Massey's father. Tonight, the family has asked for this video to be released to the public. This happened on July 6th when Sonya Massey called 911 with concerns of a possible intruder. This body cam video shows the moments before deputies entered Massey's home. It's from another deputy on scene because police say Deputy Sean Grayson didn't turn his camera on until right at the moment of the shooting. Deputies talked calmly with Sonya for 5 minutes, and Deputy Grayson allowed Massey to move a pot of water that was heating on the stove. While moving the pot, a conversation with laughing happens. Massey then says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Deputy Grayson then begins to yell at her. She drops the pot and yells sorry. He then fires his gun 3 times. We are now going to play the entire exchange so you can see exactly what happens. Again, we want to warn you, the video is very disturbing.
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
Rebuke you in the name of
You better I swear to God, I'll straight your
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the drop the drop the
Shots fired.
shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the female now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, if you head dude, she's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. Yeah, I'm not taking boiling water. And look, it came right to our feet too.
Grayson, who was indicted on first-degree murder charges, has held 6 different police jobs in the past 4 years. He was also charged twice, once in 2015 and once in 2016, with driving under the influence of alcohol in Macoupin County. This afternoon, the attorney for the family, Benjamin Crump, addressed the media. We also heard from Sonya Massey's father, who demanded accountability and action.
I don't care if you don't have enough votes to pass it, but every member of Congress needs to vote today so that nobody else in this United States of America has to go through what we're going through.
Meanwhile, Massey's death has prompted protests. In fact, right now, there's a rally happening at a park in Springfield to promote peace within the community. We have a crew there, and we'll have more coverage tonight at 10 p.m. Live in Springfield, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul issued a statement following the release of that body camera video, reading in part, "The body camera footage is horrific, and I offer my deepest sympathy to Sonya Massey's family as they relive a moment no family should experience. As the community reacts to the release of the footage, I urge calm as this matter works its way through the criminal justice system." Our coverage continues online. You can watch the entire unedited body cam video on our YouTube page, also on KSTK.com. We are posting it again to be transparent and so our community can understand fully what happened.
Tonight, the Jersey County Sheriff's Office is calling their dispatchers unsung heroes after flash flooding hit the bi-state almost a week ago. 2 dispatchers were on the line when a wave of calls came rushing in. Our Justina Coronel spoke to the two women today in Jerseyville, Illinois, which is about an hour away from St. Louis. And Justina joins us from the newsroom with the very latest. Justina?
Well, Mike, they said multiple calls came in at the same time for water rescues. Unfortunately, during that time, a couple died from the flooding, but the two dispatchers were able to help a 70-year-old man escape. They said calmness in this chaos is critical.
Jersey County Sheriff's Department. We have a routine down, so say I take the call. In the meantime, Megan will dispatch.
A dispatch dynamic duo.
We have that good chemistry.
Chemistry between Megan Ayers and Caitlin Lewis after leaning on each other for the last 5 years. Both are Jersey County emergency medical dispatchers.
And it just helps to have that companionship.
And that companionship helps them through the commotion.
I think between everything that we've had over the years, I think that was probably one of the most busiest.
She's talking about July 16th. The nonstop calls came rushing in shortly after 11.
We lost power in our center, and it just seems like everything went downhill from there.
Floodwaters came in swiftly. Ayers answered a call from a 70-year-old man on Beltrees Road in rural Jersey County.
He was stuck in water. He had water coming up to his waist. He stated that he could see someone else. The phone got disconnected.
That man saw 88-year-old Terry Dooley, who sadly passed away. His wife Carolyn also died in the car. The caller reached back out.
I stayed on the phone with him for about an hour.
Lewis guided him to climb out of his sunroof.
My caller is on top of his roof.
That 70-year-old survived.
Your main focus is just to help these people.
Mid-shift, in the midst of it all, they learned about the couple.
We didn't know of the female. So whenever we heard that, she was in the vehicle, it hit us. We kind of broke down, and then another call, you just have to let it out. You just have to continue on. Sadness, grief, and then you're also grateful because this man's safe.
The two work together as one to be a lifeline.
Getting up every day and coming to work, there's a reason, there's a purpose.
Now, we've learned the couple that died were the Dooleys. Today, their funerals took place in Alton, where they lived. Community members say they were a powerhouse couple who were together for more than 50 years.
What was once a jewel of downtown has been a safety hazard for years. The 21-story condemned Railway Exchange building has been plundered by thieves and occupied by squatters.
City leaders have said enough, and they're taking charge of the vacant site. 5 on your side, Tracy Hinson is live at the Railway Exchange with the immediate changes you'll notice. Tracy.
Alrighty, Ann and Mike. So the steel barricades that are up on both the first and second floor have been here for a while, but it's the security presence that is new. It's been here for a few weeks now. 2 guards patrol the areas between Locust and Olive, 6th and 7th, which is this entire building. So that is what you will see if you come to this location. They're here for 2 reasons. 1, to keep people out of the building, but also to prevent any nefarious acts around it.
I still remember Famous Bar when they used to, decorate the windows at Christmas time.
Instead of securing a bustling building, Mark Hall is in charge of keeping vandals and squatters out.
There was a lot of work to be done. There were a lot of openings. There were people that were coming down to there were people that were living in there, people that were going in there to scrap.
His guards swept the building from the top floor down numerous times.
They became understanding that we're going to be down here and constantly 24/7. It kind of slowed down.
The 24/7 security is currently being paid for by the city of St. Louis.
We're trying to find funding for that. We're hoping to recover all the funding through legal means.
The city doesn't own the building, but the Railway Exchange has become the city's problem.
The city always has a responsibility to keep buildings safe if the owners are negligent in what they're doing. So we've stepped up. We're doing everything we can for the citizens in the area, for the visitors in the area, and for everybody else trying to maintain a safe environment.
Now that it's secure, what's next?
Real estate development is complex, so it's a lot of things. Some of it is legal, some of it is financial, some of it is what's the use going to be. That's what we're working through right now, and we're making really good progress on over the last 60 days.
Speaking of legal processes, the city has initiated eminent domain for this site, one of the key steps needed for possible redevelopment. That is currently in the works. In downtown, Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.
Coming up, making schools more secure. The renovation project underway at Parkway North.
Plus, a father and son's brush with history, how they're uncovering the past in North St. Louis.
We continue to see clouds build, even a few hit and miss showers and storms. It feels like we've been saying that for a couple of days. We still have a couple of more days of it, and we'll talk about why we're in this pattern and when we finally exit it.